Kumusta po kayo? Welcome to our channel. It's been a long time since I haven't uploaded a video, and I would just like to thank you all for the support, especially to my new subscribers. Welcome to our channel. I hope you found these videos interesting and educational. So, yeah, let's learn Filipino today and let's learn together. So, yeah, I hope you're all staying safe and let's just have fun and enjoy learning Filipino. So, for today, I'm going to introduce to you the top 10 useful phrases in buying things here in the Philippines. Wherever you are, like you're at the mall, you're at the market, or at the street corner, yeah, you can use these 10 phrases. So, let's start. Okay, the first phrase is magkano po ito? Magkano po ito? Magkano po ito? So, I think you're so familiar with this word, po. And again, as a review, using po will help you sound polite. Yeah, you can just simply say or simply ask, magkano ito? Magkano ito? But if you want to sound polite, use the word po. Okay? So these phrase means how much is this? Okay? Magkano means how much. And the word ito is for these. Magkano po ito? Magkano ito? Okay? Next phrase is ano po iyan? Ano po iyan? Ano po iyan? Ano po iyan? You can also say, ano iyan? Ano po iyan? And these means, what is that? What is that? So, ano is for what? Iyan is for that. Okay? So, if you want to ask that vendor, what is that? Ano iyan? Ano po iyan? So, yeah. You can simply familiarize these two words only. Ano iyan? What's that? So, yeah. You can, that's very useful, especially if you're asking that unfamiliar thing or food that you've seen at the market or at the street here in the Philippines. Yeah, ask the vendor, ano iyan? Ano po iyan? The next phrase is bibilhin ko yun. Bibilhin ko yun. And these means I'll buy that one. Bibilhin is buy, will buy. Ko is I. And the word yun is for that one. Bibilhin, the root word for this is bili. Bili. And this literally means buy. I'll give you another example. Bibili. Bibili. Here you can still see the word bili, and this is, yeah, this is also related to the word buy. Let's have a word or a sentence for this. Bibili ako nito. So can you still remember what the word nito means? Yes, that's the word for this. So, bibili ako nito. And this one means I will buy this. However, this example phrase, bibilhin ko yun, means I'll buy that one. As you can see, they both, the words bibili and bibilhin means will buy. But what's the difference between the two? Here is the thing. Let's have this one first. Bibilhin ko yun. Bibilhin ko yun. When we will use bibilhin, still it means will buy. But the thing in here is that this is focusing on the thing that you will buy, and that's this one, that one. So you're focusing here on the subject or the thing that you want to buy. However, if we will use bibili, bibili ako nito, it's like you're saying that you are the one who will buy a thing or who will buy this item. So this is focusing on the doer of the action. So yeah, that's their difference. Bibili is focusing on the doer, while bibilhin is more on the subject. And yeah, here I want you to familiarize these phrases. But yeah, the very important thing here is the word buy, and in Filipino it is bili. So if you're at the market or at somewhere and you want to say I'll buy that one, say bibilhin ko yun. But if you want to say I'll buy this, bibili ako nito. So don't get confused about this, guys. Again, buy is for bili, and this is the root word. Bibili focuses on the doer of the action, and bibilhin is more on the subject. Okay? The next one is, may tawad po ba? May tawad po ba? Okay. It means, can I get a discount? So, yeah, this is very useful, especially if you want to save money. You can use this at the market, at the meat shop, or at the fish market. Yeah, you can ask the vendor, can I get a discount? By simply saying, may tawad po ba? May is the short term for the word mayroon. Mayroon. Yeah, you can still use this word here in this phrase, but you should add the word G to complete it. Mayroong tawad po ba? But that's really long, right? So the casual way of saying it is may tawad po ba? And this one is the common phrase that Filipinos use here in conversing with the vendor or anyone who's selling a thing. So tawad is the word for discount. Yes, discount. And po is, again, it's optional. If you want to sound polite, use po. So, and the word ba is like, this is just more on the emphasis. May tawad ba? May tawad po ba? They both have the same meaning. And that's, can I get a discount? The next one is, ilang piraso po ang meron? Ilang peraso po ang mayroon? So here, this phrase means how many pieces are there? How many pieces are there? In a box, in a bag, or yeah, inside a pack or container. Yeah, if you want to ask for the pieces, number of pieces, yeah, you say ilang piraso po ang meron or mayroon. So I've mentioned to you earlier the word mayroon, that the short term for that is may, right? May. But here, the word may is not applicable. Yes, mayroon has another word or another version, and that's meron. Meron. So here you cannot use may because it's incomplete. Usually you only use may if it's at the start or at the beginning of the sentence. But if it's in the middle or at the end, mayroon or meron is the most understandable word to use. So let's have this one here. Ilang is from the word ilan. Ilan, and that means how many. How many? Ilan. Piraso is for pieces. So yeah, if you forgot what pieces means in Filipino, yeah, you have here a clue because it starts with letter P and I. Pieces. Piraso. So it's like closer, so you can here get a clue that pieces is piraso. And po, again, po for politeness. Ang meron is means are there. Are there. Ang meron or ang mayroon, they are the same. So again, ilang piraso ang meron? Ilang piraso po ang mayroon? Okay, we're good to go. Okay, the next phrase is pwedeng isukat. Pwedeng isukat. Pwedeng isukat. It is the phrase if you want to say, can I try it on? This is really useful if you're buying a clothing or some shoes. So yeah, if you want to make sure that it will really fit you, you can ask the sales lady or the vendor, can I try it on? And that's by saying pwedeng isukat. Or if you want to sound polite, you can say pwede po bang isukat? Like this. Just simply say pwede po bang isukat? Yeah, it's really long, so I just choose to introduce this one. So yeah, but if you can remember this other phrase, you can use this. But if you want to have a shortcut, yeah, this one is good enough. Pwedeng isukat. Pwede po bang isukat? It is understandable enough, so you can use either of the two. Pwede is the root word for pwedeng, and that means can I? Can I? Pwede, can I? Since it is a question. But here, if the sales lady or the vendor will respond to you with a yes, can I try it on? And she will answer yes. You can either hear him or her reply yes for oo, oo, or just simply the word pwede. If it's a question, it means can I? But if it is an answer, it means yes. Okay, did you get that? So here you've learned the two meanings of puede. You can use it in a question and as an answer. The next word is isukat. Isukat means try it on. Try it on. So, yes. Again, can I try it on? Pwedeng isukat? Pwede po bang isukat? Okay. Next phrase is, may ibang kulay po ba kayo nito? May ibang kulay po ba kayo nito? So, let's have may ibang kulay po ba kayo nito? Neto. It means, do you have other colors for this item? Do you have other colors for this item? So, yeah, let's have my. Again, can you still remember this one? It means, is there, or there is, if it's a statement. But if it's a question, it means, is there, or do you have? Do you have? And the long version for this is mayroon, right? Mayroon. And what's the other term for mayroon? Yes, it's meron. Iba means other. Iba. Iba is for other. Kulay means colors. Colors. So if you can, for you to easily remember it. Colors. It starts with the sound K, k, colors. So by remembering the first sound, I think you can remember the word kulay for that. And may ibang kulay po ba kayo nito? Kayo is like you're saying you or the person you're talking with. Po ba kayo nito or neto is for these. But it's like the item is not do not have a literal equivalent in this question here, because maybe you're pointing at that item or you're already showing it to the sales lady or to the vendor. Do you have other colors for this or for this item? May ibang kulay po ba kayo nito? May ibang kulay po ba kayo neto? But if you want to have a short version, saying may ibang kulay po ba, this phrase is enough. But if you want to specify this one I'm holding right now, do you have other colors for this? The translation is, may ibang kulay po ba kayo nito? But if you want to have a short one, use here, may ibang kulay po ba? Okay, that's a good phrase to remember. Okay, the next phrase is just connected with our previous example here. We have, may ibang sukat ba kayo nito? May ibang sukat po ba kayo nito? So you can simply add po here if you want to sound kind or polite to the vendor. And this means, do you have other sizes for this? Or do you have other sizes for this item? Sukat, the word sukat means size or sizes. May ibang sukat ba kayo nito, neto? May ibang sukat ba kayo nito? May ibang sukat ba kayo neto? Or if you want to sample it, may ibang sukat po ba kayo nito? And that means, do you have other sizes for this? Okay, next to the last phrase is this one. Sige, yan lang po. Sige, yan lang po. And this one means, okay, alright, that's it, or that's all. So this word sige is really popular and it's really commonly used in everyday lives of Filipinos. Sige could mean a lot of things, but here in buying things, sige means okay, alright, and saying yan lang po, it means that's it or that's all. Here the word yan is the short term for the word iyan. Iyan, which means that. Again, if you want to say to the vendor that this is all I want to buy, this is it. Sige, yan lang po. That's it. And for the last thing, even if you're not buying the thing, just by asking the vendor and for him or her answering your question, yeah, you can say salamat po, and it means thank you. So even if you will buy or will not buy the item, still say thanks to the person, because yeah, I think this is priceless. This is saying thank you is like a good thing to practice wherever you are, even if you're in other countries. And it's the same here in the Philippines. Saying thank you will make the other person feel appreciated for the efforts that he or she has done to you. So, yeah, also thank you for listening. So, that's all for the top 10 useful phrases. And I hope you've learned a lot for this one. So, here I've listed the things you have to remember, or the words that you have to familiarize. We have here the word for this. In Filipino, it's ito, nito, or neto. You use this if you're closer to the thing. Okay? Ito. Next is we have that. In Filipino, it's iyan or yan. The thing is a little far from the speaker. So iyan, iyan. Maybe you're pointing at that thing. So you say iyan. And next is we have that one. And it means ayun or yun in Filipino. The thing is far from the speaker. It's from afar, so you say yun, ayun. And these words are in English, it means, or these is called pointing words, right? This, that, that one. And these words can be used in all of the phrases that I've mentioned earlier. So later on, I will let you visualize that. So just remember all of these: ito, iyan, ayun, for these pointing words. Next is we have sige. Sige, sige means okay, alright, well. And next is we have new words. We have new vocabularies. We have here kulay for color, sukat for size. We have here, I put here another word, hugis, and it means shape. And last one we have PIRASO, and it's for the piece. Here to wrap up everything, we have the 10 phrases to remember in buying things. Let's have the first one. Magkano po ito? Okay, I've mentioned to you that these words ito, iyan, yun are applicable in any of these phrases here. Yes, that's true. In number 1, magkano po ito? If you want to say instead of this, if you want to say that, magkano po iyan? You can use here the word iyan. Magkano po iyan? And it means how much is that? And if you want to say how much is this, you will use the word ito. How much is this? Okay. Also, the word yun is applicable here. Let's try. Magkano po yun? It means how much is that one? So, see, you can use any of all of these pointing words in these phrases. Just simply change these one to any of the 3 pointing words that you want to mean. We have here number 2, ano po iyan? Ano po iyan? Yeah, you can say, ano po ito? If you want to say, what's this? But if you want to say, what's that? Use, ano po iyan? Okay? The third phrase is, bibilhin ko yun. Bibilhin ko yun. That means, I will buy that one. But if you want to say, I will buy this, yes, bibilhin ko ito. Bibilhin ko ito. That's correct. The next phrase is, may tawad po ba? May tawad po ba? Again, what these tawad means? In English, it means discount. Very good. And for number 5, ilang piraso po ang meron? Ilang piraso po ba ang mayroon? Piraso means pieces. Pieces. So how many pieces are there in this box or in a bag? Yeah. Piraso, pieces. Next is, pwedeng isukat? Pwedeng isukat? Can I try it on? Can I try it on? So, pwede, if it's a question, it means, can I? Pwede, can I? But if the person will respond to you na, oo, pwede, it means, yes, you can. Yes, you can. So, pwede could mean 2 things. It depends on how you use it. If it's in a question, it means can I? If it is an answer, it means yes, you can. The next phrase is, may ibang kulay po ba kayo? May ibang kulay po ba kayo nito? Kulay, again, it means colors. Very good. Next is, may ibang sukat ba kayo nito? May ibang sukat po ba kayo nito? Sukat is the word for, it starts with letter S. What is it again? In English, it means sizes. Yes, that's correct. And for number 9, we have here, alright, well, that's it. That's all I want to buy. Just simply say, sige, yan lang po. Sige, yan lang po. Okay? Sige could mean a lot of things. It could be alright, well, okay, sige. And the last one, the most important thing is thanking. the person for, yeah, extending his or her effort to respond to your questions or for giving his service to you. So, yeah, salamat po. So that's all for our 10 phrases, important phrases that we should use in buying things here in the Philippines. So if you have questions, you can put it in our comment section below. So I hope you've learned a lot for this one. Thank you so much for listening. Salamat po. And have a great time. Bye bye.